we have seen what is classification and the classification model. Now we will see decision tree learning. Actually, decision tree very important. It is a very important part because whatever data we are having, we can categorize and describe or denote the data by using the tree. And as its name implies, it is the decision tree. So we can make the tree in such a way that the graphical representation gives us the complete prediction of all the circumstances. That is what decision tree is. So in decision tree, it is a tree in which each branch node represents the choice between the number of alternatives, and each leaf node represents a decision. Means, when, as I said, the decision tree is nothing but the graphical representation. So in this, each branch node is nothing but the choice between the number of alternatives, and leaf node is the decision. So basically, the block diagram of decision tree model contains the example which is given to the model, and according to that the prediction is done. Means, we can say that the decision tree is a type of supervised learning algorithm because it is having the predefined target variable, and that is mostly used in classification problems and works in both, that is categorical and continuous input and output variables. It is most widely used because of the graphical representation. Decision tree learn and train themselves from given examples. As I said, we can see this is the block diagram of the decision tree model. So decision tree train themselves by using examples, then they predict the unseen circumstances. How? Because, as I said, they train themselves from the given examples, then that is given to the model, and that model is responsible for making the prediction for unseen circumstances. That is what decision tree and its working is. So the prediction is done for the unknown data. That is nothing but decision tree is. So as I said, in this each branch node represents the choice and the leaf node represents the decision. So how it works? Consider a simple version that instead of classifying the data into distinct groups, we can categorize them into two groups. So we can do that by the representation in such a way that what is the choice, according to that the leaf nodes will be considered. So to know about the decision tree, first it is very necessary to know the types of the nodes. So the types of node basically contains three nodes, that is root node, internal node and leaf or terminal node. So root node is the main node. We can see in this particular example, root node is the main node. It has no incoming edges and 0 or more outgoing edges. As it is the main root node from which the tree is starting, incoming edge is not there. Incoming means whenever the particular arrow or edge is at the particular node, then that is called as incoming edge. So as the root node is the main node, it has no incoming edges and it has 0 or more outgoing degrees, because from root node there are various nodes are created. So that's why it has 0 or more outgoing degrees. Outgoing means the node or the edge which is going from that node, means this particular edge is going from this particular node, then it is called as the outgoing. Now the next is the internal node. Internal node, we can see that each of one has exactly one incoming edge and 2 or more outgoing edges. So it is the node where incoming edge is 1 and outgoing edges can be 2 or more. And the third one is the leaf or terminal node. That is nothing but it has exactly one incoming edge and no outgoing edges. As the leaf nodes are the last nodes, and from that nodes there are no any outgoing edges, so that's why they are also called as the terminal node. So these are the basic important three nodes which are very important in the decision tree, that is root node, which is the main node, internal node which has incoming edge and two or more outgoing edges, and leaf nodes which are the terminal nodes. So we can see this particular example where the decision tree is represented. So we can see the root node is the body temperature, and the internal nodes we can see in this example. This is the root node where we are having the root node as body temperature. So the choices are given, that is warm or cold. According to that we are getting the next node, that is if it is warm it gives birth, if it is cold then they are non-mammals. So this is internal node. We can see over here this is internal node. From that again the two choices are given, that if it gives birth it is mammal, if no then they are non-mammals. So these are the leaf nodes. We can see these are the leaf nodes because from which no outgoing edges are going to another nodes. They are the terminal nodes. So this is the root node, this is the internal node, and these are the leaf nodes in this particular example. So this is all about the decision tree. It is a very well constructed tree because we are starting from root node and we are applying the conditions so that the branches can be formed in a such a way that the choices is given, and according to that we are getting our next next classification. So that is nothing but decision tree is. So in this section we have seen what is decision tree and the model of decision tree, like block diagram of decision tree model where the predictions are done on the unknown data. In our next section we will see how to build the decision tree. Thank you.